Hey guys, it's Joey. Welcome back. Today we have a pretty substantial unboxing, at least substantial for me, and big changes for the tank. So let's talk about some equipment we got here. So you can see right off the bat, we have 4 Octopulse 4s. So time to switch up the flow in the tank for sure. Add some more. We got some antiphosphate checker reagents. This guy here is, does it say on the box? Yeah. This one here is just a VDM module for the pump. So these are Apex ready. As part of being Apex ready, you're gonna need these cables here. And then we got a Hydra 64. I'll show you that on the tank. I actually already have it mounted. This is empty. I know, it's crazy. You thought it was full? Nope. Let's see, what else do we got? Here's the HMS mount. So, good stuff there. Then I got some new filters for RODI. So these are sediment filters, 1 micron. And then we have, for the RODI, 1 5 micron. This is chlorine and VOC. And then this one here is also 5 microns. And then this one says it does something different though. Where does it say? CTO. I don't know what CTO is, but I guess it was different. And then this one is the 1 micron filter. So that's how they sit in my tank. They'll be 5, 5, 1. And then we have some new DI resin. So I think this one's mixed bed and cation and anion. So that's a big order that I got. Looking forward to it. I'm gonna do a separate unboxing for the pumps here. That will be a whole kind of comparison to my gyre and to the MP40, which I've already kind of taken a peek, and these are already, you know, assuming first impressions right out of the box, way better than the MP40s in terms of their look, functionality, and price point. I mean, they're about $100 cheaper. So, okay, let's talk about that Hydra 64 really quick. So, this is it right in the center, and then you have the 52s on the side, and you can definitely tell they did a way better design. First, it's a little bit slimmer, so I'm not sure if you can kind of see. It's a little slimmer. It's really messing with the lights right now. The camera's going crazy. And then they also kind of tuck the pucks underneath a little bit better. So when I'm looking at these ones, when I'm looking at the 52s, you can really see, you can see the LEDs right away. So this is kind of what you see even from back there, right? You can see those pucks. And I'm getting the 3D diffuser, so it's not really gonna be a big deal. But if you're not choosing to get the diffusers, it's just one thing to keep in mind. There's that whole thing. Also, they're gonna have more power. So I just have it on acclimation mode for a little while. So right off the bat, they definitely redesigned it better. And it's gonna do the same job, right? But one thing I don't like, if we swing around to the other side, and I just mounted this last night, so I need to fix it, but they put in a hardwired cable, and it's not at a 90-degree angle, so that's a little bit weird to me, and I don't like that. These ones here, they plug in, so you can remove them, and they come at a 90-degree angle, so it's a little bit easier to do wire management. Here I have it coming up over the top, which I do not like, so I'm gonna have to kind of mount it, I don't know, tuck it up under there with some stick-on straps or anything. Another thing I noticed is that the fan is significantly louder. It doesn't, when you first power it up, you're gonna hear that loud fan, but it's not gonna be on all the time. So it's not really a big deal, and that's just the fan at max power. I think it does different powers as it requires, so. Right now it would only be on because I have the T5 bulbs. Those are also on. Anyways, I mean, great, easy to set up. One thing to keep in mind, it doesn't have Wi-Fi anymore. I don't know what Ecotech AI's new thing is with not doing Wi-Fi. It's Bluetooth only. So I was scratching my head for like an hour trying to figure out how to set it up, and finally found someone on the forum to say that they don't do Wi-Fi anymore. So you can't connect them. Technically, these two, the 52s, are on their own cycle and schedule, if you will, which is a good thing because they're synced. And then I copied over that schedule to the 64 and just made some adjustments because it's obviously going to be higher powered with the extra LEDs. So one other thing I have to do on these is just kind of center them a little bit better. So I need to bring this one a little bit more over. And I think that'll probably do. You can kind of see this one here is right on the edge of that bar, and then this one here is pushed back a little more, so I'll have to kick that over. But yeah, tank is looking good. Tank is looking a lot clearer now. Still a lot of particles, but I mean, you could see, let's see if we could read the time. I think that says 3:42. I don't think we could do that before. Let's take a look long ways. Looking better. Still cloudy-ish, but much better than before. The gyre, I hate its guts. It's all dirty anyways. And then here's the MP40, looking like a dumbass set of headphones. I mean, look at how huge that profile is on both the wet side. A little bit of a spoiler would be that and I'll do this in my video, is the Octo is just a little bit bigger profile on the inside of the tank than this. So I'm not really sure why people are spending so much money on this stupid thing. Anyways, I digress. For the rest of this video, I guess let's just go ahead and maybe throw on those filters. I'll show you how I do that. It's pretty simple, but let's go ahead and do that. Look at that bird. She is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, what a babe. Okay guys, the process for this is pretty easy. I have this in my laundry room, of course. So first step, just to loosen up these filters here. Make sure your system's off, by the way. You don't want to make that mistake. These ones, that's dusty. All right, once those are loosened up, twist them off. And I'm just pouring it in my laundry machine there. Once we got the empty canister, go ahead, unpackage this guy. And one thing I noticed, I just did a ICP test, and my RODI system, my water is actually high in tin. I'm not really sure where the tin is coming from. I'm not sure if this is even gonna solve it, but it's just good to swap these out. It's been, since I swapped these filters out, it's gotta be a year. So it's not surprising to me that these are not in great shape or there's stuff coming through. I've changed out my resin a couple different times, but I haven't actually changed out the carbon blocks or sediment filter. I do every so often when it's dirty, but I don't rinse the carbon blocks. I'll actually just put it in bypass mode. So that was the 5 micron one like we talked about. This is the other 5. So there's nothing to this. You're just swapping filters. I don't know. Some people might enjoy this. I don't know if people have seen this done before. I'm sure there's tons of other videos out there. And I'm probably just stealing their ideas because I'm not original. But that's okay. So one thing they also do on the colors is white signifies that they're 5. And then you have blue signifying that it's 1 micron. Just in case you're confused and someone gives you a carbon block with blue or it has white on there. Now you know what it means. Knowledge is power, right? That's what they say. This is the kind of fun action you have to look forward to when you're in quarantine. This is the kind of stuff you just can't get in real world, day-to-day kind of situations, you know? All right, all those are back on, so we're gonna tighten them up. Good. Bird is pissed. But we're just gonna keep going. We're not. Ruby, we're not gonna stop the video. We're gonna keep going. This last one's tricky. Barely gave myself enough room on this wall to turn that. All right, now let's go ahead and kick this sucker back on and see if it leaks. So it's in bypass mode, so everything is just going to get filtered and kicked out. And this valve is off, and I don't know if you can see in the video. Let me see. No, you can't see the valve down. There's a valve down lower that feeds my drinking water system. Yeah, this sediment filter is leaking, so tighten that up. All right, success on that. I don't think it's leaking now. I don't feel any leaks. I don't see any leaks. Good to go. So there you go. A little bit of a unboxing. Well, not really. I showed you what was in a box. Unboxing will come later. And how to change out your filters on your RODI system. So hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, hit thumbs down. If you did enjoy it, hit the thumbs down. Go to Hey Twan Reefer. Make sure you hit that unsub button. Help me take over. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.